Hi there, this is Sarah from Great Days by Sarah, and today we have a minute to win it workout. Every move, 1 minute long, your goal to just keep moving. You can modify, you can slow down, maybe you're having the kind of day that you can even pick it up the last 30 seconds. Either way, don't stop. It's 10 hard minutes of work with 30 seconds of recovery in between. Let's get warmed up. Stand up in your space. Feet are going to be shoulder distance apart, so a little bit wider than we usually start. Drop your ear towards your shoulder, then chin towards your chest, nice and slow. Ear towards your opposite shoulder, and then just gaze up. You don't have to fall all the way back. Same direction. Ear towards your shoulder, chin towards your chest, ear towards your opposite shoulder, and just gaze up. Reverse it. Chin towards your chest, ear towards your shoulder. One more just like that. And I gaze up. Gaze straight ahead, shoulders come forward, up towards your ears, roll all the way back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and right down. Same direction. Shoulder rolls back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and moving down your back. Last one this way. And we reverse it. Arms are just along for the ride. Squeeze them together in the back. Elbows come up, shoulders come up to your ears, and back down in the front. Back, up, and down. Last one like this. Make sure those feet are still wide. Reach all the way up and over to one side. Gaze up. Back to center, over to the opposite side, gaze up. One more time. First side, gaze down this time. Up to the middle. And opposite side, gaze down. And up to the middle. Come on down to hands and knees. And step 1 foot forward. And find a deep lunge, opening up through this back hip flexor. Checking to make sure your knee is directly over your ankle. And then tuck your tail a little bit and you'll feel a deeper stretch through your hip flexor and that back leg. Just breathe. And then send your hips backwards. Find a half split. Toes go towards the ceiling. Front leg goes straight or almost straight, just enough to feel a hamstring stretch. We'll hold this the first time through. Think about sending your heart towards your knee, but you don't need to collapse and touch your nose to your knee. Let's move with it. Forward for the lunge. Back half split. Forward for the lunge, maybe getting a little bit deeper each time. Back half split. Last one like this. Forward for the lunge, deepest one of the day. Back half split. Then we're going to turn our body towards the front. This back leg is going to turn up towards the side, and we're going to rock it back and forth. So inner thigh opener. We do have some jumping today, but if you're not jumping, you can always modify with a step. Instead, I'll show you throughout. So just switch it over. This knee comes in, this one comes out. We're going to reverse this side. Lean forward and back. Just sinking enough so you feel it through your inner thigh. And turn and face the extended leg. Find the lunge on the opposite side. We'll hold first. Send your hips down and forward. And then back, find the half split. Straighten the front leg or almost straighten the front leg. If it's tough to reach the ground, you can always use a water bottle, a yoga block if you have one available. And bring that floor to you. Let's move with it. We lunge, and straighten. Bend through that front leg and straighten. Bend, last one, deepest one of the day, and straighten. And just swing your knees and legs around and find yourself into a child's pose. Knees can go wide, toes together, reach it all the way out. Try to get your forehead towards the floor. Find a deep stretch through your lower back. Let's take a few deep breaths before we start getting that heart rate up today. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, biggest one yet. Exhale, let everything go. Focus on being here for these next 10 moves. Roll up nice and slow. We're gonna meet up on our feet. Grab a sip of water. Our first one's gonna be a squat jack. So we did these last week in our Tabata workout. So feet are gonna start together. We jump out or step out, deep squat, jump together. If you're not jumping, step out, big squat, stand up, together, and then just step out with your opposite leg. So you're still getting that motion. Here we go. 1 minute is on the clock. Squat jack, and here we go. 3, 2, and 1. We're down and in. Remember, it's a minute. You want to pace yourself, but you must keep moving. Arms do what they feel comfortable. Maybe they just sit on your hips the whole time. I like to use mine in and out. Nice and soft if you're hopping, stay on your toes. You're halfway through. Decide what your body needs. Maybe you pick it up, get a little bit quicker. Maybe you modify it. Just keep moving. You got this. 10 seconds. How many reps can you get in? 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. You got 30 seconds. Grab a sip of water. We're coming down onto your yoga mat or into your space for mountain climbers. Couple modifications for this one. Shoulders are going to be over your wrists the entire time, and it can be this, driving it in, driving it out, or fast with a run. Hips stay low, and here we go. Drive those knees straight in front of you. Soften your toes. Core is engaged the whole time. Modification will be here. Slow and controlled. Keeping your hips low. You got this. You're over halfway through. What are you going to do? Pick it up. Modify. Just keep moving. Here we go. Less than 10. 3, 2, 1. Relax it. 30 seconds. Shake it out. You're going to stay down on the floor for this next one. Just flip it over into a boat pose. Breathe, recover, water if you need it. Nice flat back. Many options here. You can just lay here, tilt it back. Here we go. Holding here. Maybe you lift your feet. Maybe your hamstrings are awake already and you extend your legs. Squeezing everything through your core. But really focus on keeping your spine long and strong. Try not to hold your knees or the back of your legs. Instantly take some pressure off that strength to your core. Here's your halfway. Lift your arms up if you have any extra in the tank. Maybe straighten your legs. We're breathing, we're squeezing. This is round 3. We've got 10. Breathe. Hold, squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Release it. Rock and roll for a minute. Let it go. And then we're going to be right up on our feet for our next quick one. We have side to side hops. Once again, if you're not jumping, it's just going to be a step. So our side to side hop will be here, like there's a line in the middle of your space, jumping back and forth, or you can step it out, step it back. If you're stepping, even quicker. Here we go. 1 minute on the clock. Staying on your toes. Thighs are squeezing together. Arms where they feel comfortable. You got this. Just hop high enough that you're over that line every single time. More than halfway through. Can you pick up the pace a little bit? I'm making my mat move all over the place. Quick, quick. Fast feet. Heart rate's driving up. You got 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Adjust your space. Grab some water. That's 4. Couple deep breaths. We got this. We're back down on the mat. Going into a plank with 4 taps. Looking like this. Shoulder, shoulder, leg, leg. Here we go. Shoulder, shoulder. Opposite leg, opposite leg. Continuing like this. Or the modification from your knees. Same taps. Hips are low. Hips are not back. They're dropped forward. So either modified or full. Wherever your challenge is today, you're halfway through. Try to stabilize your hips as much as you can. Not letting them sway so much side to side. You got this. So strong. Pull your belly button into your back. Make sure your hips are dropped. Don't let them sneak up into a mini downward facing dog over here. 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees. Stand it up slow. Roll your shoulders back and down. We have another round of hops, this time going forward and backwards. So from the side, it'll be forward, back. Keep your core tight so your back isn't swaying through these hops. Take a deep breath. This is number 6. You're more than halfway through. Here we go. Forward, back, over that imaginary line. Not jumping, step. And it's quick, quick. Back and forth. Doesn't have to be high, you just have to keep moving. My timer keeps going dark here. You got this. We got 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Relax. to walk out into a plank. So it will be a plank walking out into a push-up. Here it is. Bend your knees if you need to. Walk out into a plank. These can be a full push-up. And walk it back. Stand it up. Modified. Walk it out. Knees down. Modified push-up. Walk it back. If you haven't started, get moving. You got this. Not many reps of these, so make them good. Make them count. I like the modification here so I can get a full range of motion on my push-up. It's tough for me to get all the way down and with good form all the way up with this many reps. Do what challenges you today. You got 3, 2, finish out 1 rep, done. Meet up back on your feet. This next one I'm gonna move my mat for just because I'm on a rug and I don't want to slip. We're going into skaters. So these are wide. It's like a wide side hop. And it is to mimic like a speed skating move. Here we go. I send one out. Other one can tap or stay lifted. Back and forth. If you're stepping, step big, get low, step wide, and tap behind. You got this. You're halfway through. Can you pick up your pace, or can you make it a little wider? Make your inner and outer thighs work a little bit more. If you haven't tried the balance without the tap, try it. Now's the time. We're only going through these once. Last 10 seconds. Heart rate should be up there. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Relax it. Catch your breath just for a moment. I'm bringing my mat back in to our shot here. We have dolphin push-ups. You're gonna find yourself into a yoga pose called dolphin. Hands can be like you would be in a plank. Interlace, fingers, pinkies flat on the floor. Then I send my hips high like I'm going into a down dog. And then I'm over, chin over my thumbs. Join me when you're ready. If this is too tough on your shoulders, walk your feet in, hold in dolphin. You still get the shoulder work. If you're moving, find that space where it's your edge. And you can go so far forward, your chin is beyond your fingers, and then squeeze that core all the way up and back. Holding in dolphin, modification. If that's too much, on your hamstrings, hold in a forearm plank. Either way, core is working, belly button coming to your back. You got 10 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax it. Sit it back, child's pose just for a breath. Quick beat. Let your lower back release a little bit. And then come on up slowly to your feet. We have one more. We're going high knees. It's an all-out minute, and we only have a minute. So get in as many as you can. High knees walking it out will be here. Marching very high, get them up. If we're running, here we go. Use your arms, knees come up to hip height, or the best of your ability. Quick on your feet. You got this, end of your workout. Leave everything out there today. There's your halfway. Can you go a little bit quicker? Can you get those knees a little bit higher? 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it. You made it. Minute to win it. Let your heart rate come down for a minute. Maybe walk it out. Sway it side to side. Then find yourself into a wide straddle position in your space. Interlace your fingers behind your back. We'll do a shoulder stretch first. Maybe this is all you need today. Press your shoulders away from your ears. If you want a little bit more, send those interlaced fingers all the way up and over your head. If you're lowered, come up slow. Release your hands. Feet come together, quad stretch. One hand, one foot. Knees stay close together. Tailbone tucks under. Chest is proud and strong. You lose your balance, get right back in. Great work today. Not an easy 10 minutes of work. 10 minutes sounds like no big deal until you're in it. But well done. Switch it out. Opposite side. Sometimes it helps to hold that imaginary lamppost. Maybe finger on your nose. Just make sure your knees are close together and your hips are pulling forward so you feel a good stretch through your quad. And release it. Feet together. Inhale up. To start with a flat back, coming down. Hands can be on your thighs, maybe your shins. Maybe you have that hamstring flexibility to put them on the floor. Whatever works for you today. And then cross your right one over your left and rebend. Uncross, cross your left over your right, rebend. Come back through center. One more breath. Roll it up really slow with purpose. Roll your shoulders back and down. You made it. Nice work today. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.